Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Qualdom for another live stream. I'm going to wait for a moment for people to get their notifications. We're outside at the Capitol building here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Hey! Yes, I forgot. Did Peyton tell you guys that I forgot my phone? Oh, look at that. BLM member out here. Whoops. Hold on one second, guys. I used my other stabilizer today because I let Peyton, Peyton's using my other one. The one I normally use. Hey. Whoops. Oh my God. All right. Hey, how are you? Good, how are you?
Sorry, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki. How are you?
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. I am too. They said ice don't even like ice. You told everybody I forgot my phone?
Yeah.
They came on my live stream and told me that.
I was like, hey, he's not here for a reason. They're probably gonna be like, where's Qualdom? Okay, but I blame your followers for snitching on me.
For what?
For snitching on me.
Somebody said ice don't even like ice. LOL, so yes, abolish.
Yeah.
God, it's hot. There's Peyton right there, guys.
Thank you to everyone who decided to come out here to march with us today. It means a lot to us.
I'm gonna go on the other side.
Thank you to everyone who donated.
I forgot my phone. Oh my
Some
God.
of y'all know me, a lot of you don't. My name is Luanza Lucier. I'm the main organizer of this event, and I'm here with Aliana. And today we created this event to raise awareness in the Lincoln community about what is going on at the border and the problems in the detention centers. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone coming out, and in a short 5 minutes we'll begin with speaking.
There's a pretty good turnout. There's Ross. Peyton says he's like, I blame your followers for snitching on me.
As many of you know, there's non-resident problems at the borders and in detention centers. The root of these problems have to do with the fact that ICE is ripping apart families. What would you do if that was your family? What would you think if you lost your family because the ICE agents wanted to deport you guys because you came here for a better life?
Passion.
Over 1,000 reports of sexual assault by ICE agents have been reported by women and children. These ICE agents are going into cages. Yes, I said cages. Sexually assaulting women, raping women, doing so many inhumane things to these women, and that is unacceptable, and it needs to change. In 2018, ICE lost 1,500 children, and in another 2018, HHS lost another 1,500 children. That equals 3,000 children that are missing from the government. How do you just lose 3,000 kids? That does not make any sense to me. I'm sure.
Emotions are very, very high.
More than 200 deaths have been reported from 2004 to 2019, and that number continues to rise every day due to the fact that COVID-19 is around, and that these immigrants, these innocent people who came here for a better life, are being held in mass quantities in cages. Lincoln, it is time for a change. If we don't do it, who will? We're out here marching today for freedom for our immigrant brothers and sisters. If we won't, who will?
Passion.
It's time for a change, and this is where we start.
She's trying to figure out how tall he is. If it's you're good, Sarah. One of the BLM leaders here in support. You guys know him as the hype man himself.
Our next speaker today will be Marty Ramirez. He is a retired Chicano activist, and he's going to say some words of wisdom to us today.
Thank you very much.
Is the
I'm a
volume
native
good?
Nebraskan. I'm a son of Mexican immigrants. I'm a Purple Heart Vietnam veteran. And as many people of color, Latinos, Chicanos, went to fight in the wars, we went to fight for what you're protesting today. The freedoms and the ideals of America then and now have withstood. But there are evil people that want to change the fabric of America. And we cannot let that happen because of you, our youth. You are a future. I am 74 years old. I'm past my prime. But it's going to have to pass the baton on to people like you. You are our future, so I applaud and I thank you for inviting someone such as myself, because I have a lot to say. And I have a right, you know, I think I'm as a great American as anybody in this country. Son of immigrants, raised in Scottsbluff in poverty, got a Purple Heart, got a PhD, raised 7 children. If that's not an American, I don't know what is. And one thing I learned about Vietnam is that my mom used to me decía, hijo, no me dejo. In English, don't stand and take this crap. You speak out, and you speak out, and I grew up in the Chicano movement in the late 60s and 70s when things were really rocking like they are tonight. We saw that things were not right, and we raised our hand. And I had that confidence in Vietnam because you sent us to fight. When we were 12% of the population, Latinos and Chicanos were 20% of the casualties. You're talking about the word expendable. Poor whites from the South, minorities, were expendable. You're not going to amount to much, and we're going to put you in the front lines. I had a college degree, and they put me in the front lines. That one I have for St. Peter and God, I says, please tell me why. How did this happen? But anyway, I have a few words here. We're looking now at a crisis that is currently happening to humans like you and I, immigrant adults and children from El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, fleeing violence in their home country. Here's what we do know. Back to the corona. There's science, there's facts, and what we think we know. In the 1980s and the 1990s, lawsuits against the government were filed for mistreatment of the unaccompanied children,
She has a sign that says "Make
including
America Mexico
15-year-old
again." Make
Jenny
America
Flores
Mexico
from El
again.
Salvador, which culminated in a settlement. The government settled in 1997. Under the agreement, U.S. Immigration and Border Enforcement would seek to avoid holding these children for more than 20 hours. You could only detain him for 20 hours. The basic requirements at that time was just safe and sanitary
Yeah, it
conditions,
is.
so that
Damn,
these
for you to
minors
say
would
that?
not
Oh, geez.
suffer. The agreement applied to all minors at the time
But you ain't broke a
and were
sweat.
detained in
I
legal
said you ain't broke a
custody.
sweat.
This is the language you do not hear today at all.
But it's still hot though.
Internal and international law, Department of Homeland Security, ICE, has failed to regulate and to comply to these laws. They have failed and abused it. Total neglect. More than 50,000 people are currently being held in ICE facilities, while approximately 20,000 are being held in other centers in Pennsylvania and other states and other locations where you know nothing of them. More than 11,000 children are now being in the custody of HHS, which holds these unaccompanied children. During the Trump administration, 24 immigrants, including 7 children, have died in U.S. custody. Reports have emerged that the Border Patrol agents have joked about migrant deaths on Facebook. Family detention centers are on fire due to the coronavirus. They're on fire. And look what we're doing here in Nebraska. The state legislature can't even get together and talk about what's happening in the BPAC. You just shake your head. There simply was no preparation by this administration on the corona, and total lack of preparation to this wave of immigrants that were coming. The most famous undocumented people that I know of are Jesus Christ and Davy Crockett. And they're trying to hold us. We're educated immigrants. You guys are just passing through, getting your education. You're not from Lincoln. That's the human element of life, passing through, especially when, like my father and my mother, who wanted the best for our children, like you do. You want the best, and you will fight and do whatever it takes to do for the best of humanity and your children. What we read and hear of what is going on in detention centers is beyond human comprehension. It's beyond human comprehension. How can this be? Adults and children are being held for months in cramped living conditions, sleeping in extreme cold on concrete floors, being covered by aluminum foil that don't keep them warm, lights being held on for 24 hours, overcrowdedness, unhygienic conditions, no access to soap, toothpaste, or place to wash their hands, drinking from unwashed bottles, not enough diapers, outbreaks of flu, chickenpox, scabies, people having to stand for long hours because there's no place to sit or sleep, some dying with little effort to separate the sick from the dying, and many more unbelievable conditions that you can imagine. We have witnessed through the media the physical aspect of what is happening. You look on the news and you read about it, what is not so clear is the mental health crisis. Can you
Do you know if they're
imagine
marching? Do you know if they're marching?
what these kids,
You gonna help
what
back
these
it up?
adults
I've already
are going through all this abuse? Nobody talks about
Are you
the
gonna help
issues of
lead it?
depression,
no.
anxiety,
This is their
stress,
this is their protest.
suicide, and related symptoms
trying to help 'em.
that are never
What's
heard
what I mean?
about.
Like help hype
The
it up?
human mind can only take so much. As a combat veteran, they heard about shell shock. As a combat Vietnam veteran, that trauma goes into your back of your head. And when we came back,
Did they
it
know,
came
like, the
into our
insurance and stuff?
consciousness. We didn't know how to cope. And that's why he had problems with PTSD, all the addictions, all the abuse. These are children
Going to neighborhoods and
that will never forget what they are going through.
Block off traffic.
Trauma is not
Be going,
normal. It is not normal.
down K Street.
Individuals at any age will never, ever forget trauma.
Then we can take a
You
right
just
on O
won't.
Street.
It may be there in the back of your mind, but it'll come out.
Antelope Valley Park.
St. John
Take a right
Paul
and then take a left.
reminds us that the family
So it's a
is
little bit
the
of a longer
sanctuary of
Yeah, just
life,
a little bit of walk around.
where we learn how to be truly human. And look what they're doing to the
good for you,
families.
Dario.
I just tried
Looking
to
out
help
here,
you.
Centers.
helping the community and everything.
Family is at the heart of the culture of life. Separating from children involves physical, emotional, spiritual, and relational issues that cannot be
Really
tolerated.
beautiful.
Subjecting them to grave physical and emotional harm is evil, dehumanizing, callous, and part of a culture of death.
I guess it's easy
Those
to
are the
start
facts,
going
that's
button
the
and it
science,
needs to show up.
that's the reality, and that's why you're here today. If this is not torture, what is it? So what has changed between the Lopez rules of 1997?
Interested, but
By Bob Dylan said, Marty, the times that they are
numbers
changing,
add up while we're marching.
and you are part of this change. What basically is going on is Donald Trump and his politics of trying to keep America strong and white. America is not white. America was never white, even before. Who was here? Brown, proud Native American brothers. They were here. Mexico was here. Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Texas. They were not white. How did you forget your history? America is changing. It is called again, in the Chicano movement, we call it, it's the browning of America. And nobody is going to stop that. Nobody. So, but it's also racism. Not only the issue of Black Lives Matter and the police murdering of people of color. This is not happened to turn into makeshift alternative. Well, let's transfer them. Let's now, as the court said,
If you want more
well, let's-
information, that's
let the kids go,
I've been
but don't let the
talking to
mothers go. Are you kidding me? Knowing about basic human life, are you kidding me? To continue to separate and cause damage and trauma is unheard of. So we're here today and elsewhere. We must continue to fight and advocate for what is right and what is wrong. Thousands of miles from the border, I applaud you. We're thousands of miles, and look at you. And people driving by, planning their fishing trips, their weekend, like nothing else matters.
Is literally a wedding
Are
going
you kidding me?
Yeah, and we had a problem.
But that's what we have to
with the
deal
driver,
with
and,
in today's time.
Me and him got
A
into
sincere
an
gracias to
argument, and,
Alanza
we couldn't go tell
and
security.
Aliana
Security
and
told
you
him
all,
to-
high school kids, you are our future.
Yeah.
But
Because they had a
keep
purpose to
gracious,
be here.
Keep the faith.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We have they have a permit to be here, but the limo didn't have a permit to park there. And so they're like, you can't even park there because that's a non-parking zone, so you gotta move your vehicle. And then he wants to say, fuck you, shut up. I'm like, bro, just go do your job. Just go do your job.
Thank you to everyone who is here. It is heartwarming to see people care about immigrants. As for myself, my name is Miriam. I immigrated to the U.S. when I was 6 years old with my family. I'm a DACA recipient now and I attend college, and advocating for others is a big part of my life. As human beings, we have the ability to interfere and make positive changes in the life of others. The whole creation of ICE and Border Patrol has caused terror in immigrants and inside the country. ICE, most specifically, was created in 2003 after 9/11 to surveil, racially profile, use militarism practices, and more to terrorize. People think that ICE was created to protect the U.S. borders for criminals, but the real criminals most times walk in without questioning or they're already inside the country. Please remember that ICE does not only target Latinos. They target Africans, Asians, everyone. Individuals from around 160 countries gets deported every year. At least one person was deported from these 160 countries in 2017. People come to the U.S. leaving everything they know behind to give their families a better life. Try putting yourself in their shoes for just 1 second. Imagining traveling for days, months even, to a land that shares nothing with you. It only offers you hope. Once the person gets to the border, they can be turned away even if they have a legal documentation to come in for asylum. Other people have been waiting for years. I have a family member who has been waiting for about 14 years. What are these people supposed to do? This treatment from ICE and Border Patrol in the facilities is nothing new. It is something that has happened since they were created, and it should not be happening anymore. Family separation, trauma, unlawful treatment, and not COVID are the reality for people detained in ICE. With this pandemic going on, things have gotten worse. Since the start of this pandemic, around 2,500 detainees have tested positive according to HSS Office of Inspector General. But only 30% of all detainees are ever tested. Most of these people who have tested positive have
Can you
no
guys still
medical
hear?
attention and they will not change. Even without the pandemic going on, most people never receive medical attention. I could stand here for hours and talk about the evilness that ICE does, but you're all capable of finding reliable resources in person and online. I want to make a small comment about Trump's wall down on the southern border. With the tropical storms going on, some of the walls have fallen over.
With the tropical storm, some of the walls have fallen over.
And Border Patrol needs to change its ways. The U.S. has been a country of immigrants since it was founded. Keep yourself informed, reach out to your lawmakers, type petitions, educate others, and speak up for your immigrant neighbors. Free them all.
Katina, come up and say hi. Passion. Okay, I'll get back to the other side of the speaker.
Good evening, Lincoln. I had this prepared. I usually write a little bit of music. I used to back in my high school days, I wrote music. But I haven't done it for a while. But I started writing stuff about what's going on because there's always stuff that we need improvement on in our country. This is the United States where it's what's called a melting pot. It's a melting pot of different races. We all got different races, including myself. I don't even want to explain my history. But it's always been a place full of different immigrants from different all over the world, and it's never changed. And here we are in 2020, and we're still fighting over the same stuff when we should be one country, one same people. I got a little. Wrote a little, you could say it's a poem, but it says, we are all in need of a hero. This world is pleading for some help. In the north, the east, the west, and in the south. I'm talking everywhere. We see it in the news, we're hungry. In thirst of justice, man, we're all tired of corruption. People with money, they're the ones in power. And most of them are just a bunch of cowards, making the less fortunate fight against each other.
In agreement.
And they push it through the media, making others think less of others, making it seem like some are better because of their colors. And the one who made us is just seeing how we fight our brothers. But we gotta be smarter, forget our skin colors. It's time to be united until we get some justice. It's time to stand up. If you're with me, put your hands up. Love is the answer, and in Jesus' name we stand up. Let him be our standard. Till death he loved and he forgave us. Forgave who took his life and tried to abide. stand up for justice, no matter what they say. I got a verse from the Bible. Because we are all one body. I believe in Christian. I'm a Christian, and I believe in our Creator. I believe in one Creator. I believe on one God that created all of us. Every single we all have eyes. We all have arms. We all have legs. We all have minds. We all have hearts. In the inside, we are all the same. We are all completely the same, and we are created by the same hands. It says, for just as the body has many members, and all the members of the body, though many, are one body, so it is with Christ. For in one Spirit we are all baptized into one body. That's how we are as a country. That's how we should be as a country. We should forget about our differences, our cultures, because we do have different backgrounds, different cultures. And we should forget about all that stuff because in the end, all that brings us hate. All that brings us division. And if I remember right, I mean, if I get it right, this is called the United States of America, united. And we can all be united and be one people. This can be a great country. And I understand that the president wants to make this country a better country. He wants to make it better. He says he wants to make it great again. But in my eyes, in 2020, I see it's already great, but there's just a lot of hate. It's already great if we all just come united and we all just stand for the same thing. We all stand for the red, white, and blue. And we're not going to be embarrassed of our country. We are not going to be embarrassed for where we come from. We're not going to be embarrassed from where our parents come from. I got my Honduras shirt right now. A lot of people might not know Honduras is Central America. That's my dad's country. I was born in Texas. But I've always faced racism ever since I was a little kid, even though I was born and raised here. And people, it's kind of crazy to me how just because of our skin color, we are looked at as different. And in our hearts, we feel that we are the same as anybody else. In our hearts, we feel that we watch the same shows, we watch the same TV shows. We got the same American culture that everybody else does. And we love U.S. and we love our parents. And we just got to stand as one. And I want to address that whatever ICE is doing is completely wrong. It's inhumane. There's not even dogs, not even animals get treated the way that kids are getting treated in the border. If you don't want kids locked up in the borders, if you don't want families locked up in the borders, then simply send them back. But there's no right to keep people in the cages, locked up in cages like animals. There's no right. Kids in there are not even getting showered. They're not even getting baths. They're not even getting fed. What kind of human right is that? I mean, we believe in a country that is powerful. We believe in a country that's powerful and always has been. And it's always been powerful because of the united, because we've always been united. And we're not going to leave it in this 4 years that we've had with this rough president. We respect what he says because he wants the best for his country. But he's got to remember that the country is not only one race, it's not only one color. The country is of many different colors, many different religions. And we all just got to stand for human rights and human respect. All right, thank you, Lincoln.
Passion, very passionate.
All right, hi guys. Thank you everyone for coming. And I took my mask off so you guys could see how I look.
I just want to say one thing. We will all rise up for the children and eyes, for the people who cannot stand for themselves. We are here to fight for them because they can't fight for themselves. And I feel very passionate about this because
Passion,
I am the
hashtag
children
passion.
of immigrants. My parents came here in 2000 for a better life for me, and the government is trying to stop that. The government is being cruel to those kids that it's not their fault that their parents came here for a better life for them. Because our countries, they cannot provide the same things this country can provide for them. I mean, it's true. In our countries, people suffer hunger. Here, there's food banks everywhere. The schools here are better. And over there in our countries, the schools can't even provide food. They can't provide anything. So we came here for a better life. As he was saying, they treat our children, our sisters, our brothers worse than they would treat animals. And there's laws against animal abuse, but why isn't there a law against children in immigration that can't do anything from themselves? That they cannot stand up for themselves because they might get killed. If one of them tries to stand up for their wife, for their daughter, they can get killed. They can get deported and separated from their families. I feel very strongly about this, and I thank all of you for being here. Trust me, it might be scary to come out here in the middle of Corona. It might be scary because multiple reasons, but I thank all of you from the bottom of my heart from being here.
Passion. Everybody clapping, clapping.
We will rise up. The government doesn't want us to be united. But unidos jamás seremos vencidos. Means if we're united, they can't beat us. Unidos jamás seremos vencidos. Unidos jamás seremos vencidos. Unidos jamás seremos vencidos.
Okay, she's teaching us.
Unidos
She's teaching.
jamás seremos vencidos.
Cerberos, yes.
Unidos jamás seremos vencidos. Unidos jamás seremos vencidos. Louder. Unidos jamás seremos
Energy.
vencidos. Unidos jamás seremos vencidos. One more time. Unidos jamás seremos vencidos. Thank you.
Energy. Look at that passion. Beautiful.
I'm not even speaking. Now we're welcoming Gage to the stage. This thing. So yeah, come on, buddy. You want me to stand up here? You gotta come up here, sir.
I know. Okay. Sorry. My name is Gage. As a cis white male at the age of 13, I know what is right and what is wrong with today's society. While I do have more privilege than others, I stand here today in support of all minorities. I may not know the struggle they go through, but my heart is with them fully. To those who have died, went missing, and were put through horrible situations without justice, and their families, I am here with my full support. Thank you.
Hashtag nerves. Hashtag nerves.
Okay, now we're taking a minor break. So I'm gonna sing.
Okay, she's.
This is the first song I'm singing. Can y'all click play?
Bit of confusion. Hashtag confusion.
You're singing with me.
Living life.
Come here, please. I don't know. It's okay.
She's nervous too. Hashtag nervous. Nerves AF. Technical difficulties.
Okay, so yeah. We're having open mic for anybody that wants to come up here and speak. Yeah. If you do come up and speak, reminder, there's children and adults out here. Let's not get too crazy, okay? Hey guys, not get too crazy. Y'all know what's over the line, so just please, thank you. Anybody want to come up here and speak? Any of y'all want to come up here and speak?
Hi guys. I don't even want to speak. I don't like to speak. I get really nervous speaking, but
Emotions
I'm
are
over
very
here once
high.
again, my 100th time at the state capitol this year, I think, and I can't help but notice the salvation of the state is in the watchfulness of its citizens. And I just want to let you guys know, every year, until things are changed, we will continue to watch you. We will continue to watch our mayors, our senators. We will continue to watch you sit in your comfortable homes and ignore the problems, ignore the sex trafficking at the Mexican border. We will continue to watch you. We will not be silenced. We will be here every year reminding you we do care. We do care.
Passion. Passion. Oh.
So just keep it up, Lincoln.
What was your name again? Oh. Yes. Nice to meet you. In person. I know, I always see you in the comments, always sharing and engaging. Thank you for that.
Hi guys, can you hear me okay? Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Simon. That's not really important though. I am one of the founders of Asian Student Union at University of Nebraska. We founded it in 2016. The other founder is here, Christy. Okay, she doesn't want any attention. The point of this is not about me, of course, and me standing up here makes me feel really awkward about that. Being an Asian American and growing up in white America, if that makes sense, it's been a very interesting past 4 years ever since Donald Trump's been elected. And one of the reasons why this person, not Christy, of course, this person and I started Asian Student Union is because I think even for Asians, we need to recognize our privilege. And when it comes to our parents, I think a lot of our problems is our parents will say, you don't know what we've been through, we're from another country, just focus on your own dreams and aspirations. Ignorance is bliss, and I think that's a consistent thing that Asian parents talk about. It's kind of called the model minority. And again, it's not really about this, but I think one thing I want everybody to know is that there are Asians here that really do care about these issues going on. And it's not because of performative allyship. It's not because of any of that stuff. It's because there is evil in this world. There is ignorance in this world. There is ignorance in even the Asian community itself. And I say this as a way to, I want you guys, everybody to understand that we will continue fighting for what's right. And it's not about us, it's about understanding privileges. Understanding it doesn't matter who you are, you should always recognize your privilege and think about what is the least you can do every day to challenge yourself in discomfort. I forgot the one person who gave her speech earlier. It's truly sad that some people in this world don't really care that they have the privilege to vote but can't stand up for people who can't vote. It's really heartbreaking. I try not to talk about myself if that's the case. And I really appreciate everyone being here again. I don't want to talk anymore. Just know that there are people of color, Black people, Indigenous, and other people of color who will continue fighting for what is right, and we will continue doing what needs to be done. Okay, thank you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much.
My name is Doris Longoria. My parents were born in Mexico and became citizens here of the United States. I come from a big family. There's 9 girls and 2 boys in our family. I'm so grateful to my granddaughter, Alonza, for what she is standing up for.
Emotions are very high.
We need more of you younger people to do this. Stand up for what is right, what is for your future. you can become even the President of the United States. You need to fight for freedom. I don't mean fighting with violence, fighting with love and prayer for your family and those that you love, for our country. And this is our country. I was born here in the United States, and only one of my sisters was born in Mexico, but she became a citizen along with my parents. My parents had all of us kids go to school and graduate from the high schools. Not all of us went on to college. But I hope my grandchildren can. And like I say, it's up to you younger people to take care of things now. Thank you.
Very beautiful, very passionate.
Hello,
Hola, yo soy Rosario Miranda.
my name is Rosario Miranda.
Yo entré a Estados Unidos ilegal
I came to the United States illegally
en el 1994
in 1994.
y he pasado muchos estragos
I have faced many challenges
a causa de que desafortunadamente en este país, aunque como muchos han dicho, ¿verdad?, nuestros hermanos,
So unfortunately in the States, like many of my brothers and sisters have said,
este país es de todos
the states are for everyone.
y tenemos que estar unidos,
And we have to be united.
tenemos que confiar
We need to have hope
en el Todopoderoso que tenemos
in the
y
Almighty.
que siempre está con
Hashtag
nosotros.
passion, hashtag
En
panish
todo
in
momento.
Spanish, hashtag
Él
passion
siempre
in Spanish.
nos da la fuerza para seguir adelante y nos apoya en las buenas obras que hacemos.
And He's always there in the good and bad times helping us out when we need it most.
Tenemos que confiar al 100
We need to be 100%
en el
faith.
Todopoderoso porque Él es el que todo lo puede y todo lo sabe.
He's the
Es el
Almighty.
único
He's
que
the one that
nos
knows all.
hace vencedores, dice su palabra.
And He's the one that helps us vanquish all.
Es un solo nombre, el nombre de Jesucristo,
And the name of
nuestro
God,
Salvador.
Our Savior.
A Él sea la honra y la gloria, porque yo llegué a este país.
Because of Him, I came to this country.
Si no hubiera sido por su misericordia,
If it wasn't for His mercy,
yo no hubiera podido cruzar esa frontera,
I would have not been able to cross that border.
donde pasa uno hambre,
Where you face hunger,
frío,
cold,
peligro,
danger,
abuso.
abuse.
Yo llegué cuando era una jovencita
I came when I was a teenager.
y me siento muy agradecida con este país,
And I'm very grateful
porque aquí vine a tener mi primer matrimonio, tuve mis primeros 3 hijos.
Here I came to have my first marriage and my 3 children.
Me siento orgullosa
I'm proud
porque tenemos buena cantidad de hermanos y hermanas apoyándonos.
because we have a good candidate of brothers and sisters helping us out, cheering us on.
Una de las razones porque
One of the reasons why
yo llegué a este país es como muchos de nosotros estamos aquí, muchos latinos de diversos países,
is for the same reason many of us other Latinos came,
para tener una mejor vida,
to have a better life,
para poder darle una mejor vida a nuestros hijos,
to have a better life for our children,
para poder apoyar a los nuestros en nuestro país.
to help our own in our own country.
Estoy agradecida con este país por muchas cosas que me ha dado.
grateful for this country for a lot of things that it has given me.
Ahora, orgullosamente puedo
Marla, you up
decir
next.
que soy ciudadana americana.
Now I can say I am a proud American citizen.
Passion.
Fue tan difícil para mí, como yo creo que hay algunas personas aquí que han que han pasado por lo que yo pasé.
It was difficult though, for many of you that know of the process of becoming a U.S. citizen.
Es mucho esfuerzo
It's a lot of sacrifice
y mucha fe,
and a lot of faith.
pero gracias a Dios
Thanks to the Lord,
lo logré, como
I've made
muchos
it.
lo han logrado.
I've made it.
Y animo a aquellos que todavía no son ciudadanos
And
que luchen por su ciudadanía.
I implore everyone that has not been able to do it yet to continue fighting and continue trying for your citizenship.
Otra de las razones que yo estoy aquí, y es muy difícil para mí decirlo, ¿verdad? Pero
Another reason why I'm here,
mi hijo, aún siendo nacido acá, siendo ciudadano, nacido en Estados Unidos,
my son, even though he was born here in the United States,
él sufrió mucho racismo
he has suffered a lot of racism
por parte de la justicia
for part of the justice system
y por parte de otros colores.
and of other colors.
Y pues desafortunadamente mi hijo no está aquí para hablar por sí solo.
And unfortunately, my son is not here today to talk for himself.
Otra de las razones que estoy aquí es porque mi esposo fue deportado para nuestro país, para México.
Another reason why I'm here is because my husband was deported by ICE to Mexico illegally.
Eso
Might I
fue, no lo hicieron dentro de lo que fue la ley del
They
país.
did not do it lawfully.
Lo hicieron en tipo racismo.
And they did it racism.
¿Por qué? Porque no esperaron a que se llegara a una corte para apelar por su caso,
They did not
teniendo
wait
él
till
un
he had a
abogado.
court date for him to be able to fight his
Entonces,
case.
luchemos para que estemos unidos siempre.
We fight so that we are united always.
Unámonos para el bien
Unite for the good.
y siempre peleemos por estar con nuestras familias.
And always fight to be with our families. Thank you.
Luchemos, hermanos, cada uno de nosotros tenemos mucho que decir, mucho que hacer unos por los otros.
We fight, brothers and sisters. We have a lot to say and we have a lot to fight for.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Hello. My name is John Brown, and I've been
Hello.
an activist for immigration.
Hi, Marla. How are you today, Miss Marla S. Miller? Your flight is early. Your flight is early to a place we like to call Block Nation. It's full of hateful, racist people, such as yourself. As you've shown here on this live stream, we send people to Block Nation when they don't know how to act right. Thank you so much for checking in. Thank you so much for watching the live stream. Thank you for tuning in, but your flight is early, so girl, baby girl, you got to go. You've got to go. Block Nation is awaiting for you. You will have so many friends in Block Nation. There are a lot of people just like you there. You'll fit right in. You'll fit right in. It's pretty cliquey there. You'll fit right in. Paid for, courtesy of Quantum Creations, signed by the CEO himself. Your flight is early. They're boarding now. We packed your bags for you. Everything's loaded up. All you gotta do is just have a seat on the plane and enjoy the ride. One way, baby, one way. Thank you so much, Miss Marla. Everybody, hashtag Marla to Block Nation. Marla to Block Nation. Peace, baby.
To look them in the eye and say, it's not my fault. It's not my problem. So the next time you're out at a bar, or the next time you're in a family function, somebody tells you that it's not their problem, and it's not their responsibility. You look them in the
She is gone. Marla to Block Nation. We don't do racism or hate on this page.
liberate the oppressed peoples of the world. Viva la revolución!
Hi, my name is JC. I've lived in Nebraska my entire life, and I wanted to give a word to the LGBT people of color, transgender people of color, especially
who are locked up by ICE at a higher rate than they are a percentage of the population and are extremely susceptible to abuse in these detention centers. I just wanted to give them a shout out. I didn't know what to say. Trans rights.
Hi, I'm a little sweaty, but basically, I'm just here to say we can't pick and choose who we stand up for. If we're fighting for justice, we have to fight for Black Lives Matter. We have to fight for our Native American sisters and brothers that are being killed and stolen. We have to fight for the LGBTQ plus community, the trans community. We have to fight for the Asian community. I, as a Korean Mexican, dude, I don't like the fact that I have to like prove that I'm Hispanic, prove that I'm Asian by speaking that language. But basically, if we're gonna come together, we have to come together for all these events. We shouldn't pick and choose. I grew up, honestly, when I was growing up, I didn't understand what racism was. I was exposed to it probably when I was like, that I can remember, when I was 6 years old. And that was when I asked my mom if we could go travel the world. And the answer she told me is, I don't have papers. We can't go. It's shocking because like, I didn't know what that meant. I was just like, go get papers then. But the process of getting those papers, like, I don't know. I'm trying to hold in my anger because like, this isn't something we should be fighting for. Like, this is human decency that.
Emotions are very high. Emotions are very, very high.
It breaks my heart knowing that there's kids my age, kids that are younger than me, probably like infants and stuff, in cages, being malnourished, being mistreated just because of their legal status. Just because they came from another country that didn't show them the respect. They came here for respect. They came here to earn a living. They came here for better lives for their children. And what were they met with? Walls. They were met with brutality. They were met with racism. We can't pick and choose who we fight for.
Good, how are you?
We're all here fighting for humans. If you're pro-life and you're not fighting for Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ plus lives, Hispanic lives, Asian lives,
okay. Well, they're leaving.
Indian lives, Native American lives,
Those two I did not come with.
you can't call yourselves pro-lives for that. And all I have to say now is thank you guys for coming here. Thank you guys, even if you're not Hispanic, if you're white. Thank you. It just proves how educated you are.
What happened to her?
So Morgan Freeman apparently just got arrested.
Hi everyone.
Because they just
my name is Christy Yang, and don't record me. I mean, you can record me, but not him. My pronouns are she, her, and I was born here to immigrant parents, and I am so thankful to be in the presence of so many beautiful young people here. We need to amplify these voices and support them and love them and hear them out. And it's, sorry, I'm trying not to cuss too, but this is so important. This is so important. And I'm gonna make my spiel a little short. If you are not a citizen, if you are not old enough to vote, there's one thing that you can do is respond to the census. That is so important right now. This year is so effing important.
Yeah, I heard it about 15, 20 minutes ago. I saw that.
Respond to the census.
Yeah.
This allocating a lot of money that the government
I don't know if she's out or anything.
and you know who isn't gonna get the money funneled for it? Marginalized groups of people of color.
When did you
people
find out?
who
How are you not breaking a sweat?
I've been sweating. It's just the wind's
I don't know.
picked up.
Yeah. And also, this, I heard this morning that the Census Bureau, they're going to be closing, like,
was there.
counting
Sitting over there,
census
she's
stuff
also
a month
streaming.
early. That's money. This is money
So
going
there's two
towards our
Morgans?
schools. This is money going towards our community. So please do your best. This is the first year that it's online. So do it online. Do it on the phone. Go to 2020census.gov and make sure you count everyone in that house. It does not ask for a citizen question. As much as our president likes to fucking, sorry, our president wants to push that.
I know it's crazy.
It doesn't ask for your citizenship. Okay, that's it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to read off. There's some events coming up tomorrow. There's a Black Lives Matter rally tomorrow at 11 a.m. on 5000 St. Paul Avenue. I think that's over by Lux. Additionally, there's another rally by Jews Against White Supremacy. That one's at the North Capitol Steps tomorrow at 7. If you guys are in it for this fight, like the fight doesn't end today, so you better be there tomorrow if you're free. Additionally, if everyone could please get their cell phones out real quick. Please? Yeah, everybody? All right, I want everyone to text one of their friends that's not here today and let them know what you're doing right now and ask them if the next time you go to one of these events, they'll come with you, okay? I'm being serious too. Don't like, oh, look, I'm doing it. Like, for real, do it, please. Yeah, I'll do it too, okay? Thank you, guys.
You're the man, kid! All right, since it's a good time to bring you hope in these times that we're going through. It's time to bring hope. Got a little. I don't know if you guys know the R. Kelly "I Believe" song. If you guys know it, help me sing it. Yeah, he's back in. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You can help me sing it with me. I believe, because we believe in a better future for everyone. A future where we forget about our colors, we forget about our religions, and we just focus on making this country better. Because that's how it is. We have to roll as one. We cannot be better if we don't roll as one. No, I believe. I believe. Okay. I believe. I'll just like. Yeah, I think I'll just put it here.
Confusion. Hashtag confusion. What do you guys think of this color? Tell me what you guys think of this color.
Can we play it when he's singing? But like, turn it low.
Pacheco!
Oh my god, you guys, my mask broke. They felt it. They felt it.
Okay, we are getting ready to march, so if there's anybody else who wants to say something, you guys need to come forward now.
Yeah. Do you see them anywhere?
That's why I'm trying to point them out.
Would Alonzo enough or Alonzo?
They had an open mic, so he just came up and spoke.
Hi, my name is Sarah Hofian, and I would just like to speak. I just think it's absolutely hilarious how we still have the Statue of Liberty up with the quotes, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shores. Send these, the homeless tempted toss to me. I'd lift up my lamp besides the golden door, and yet we have children in cages, and we are building walls on our frontiers." That makes zero sense to me. 0 cents. Please protect our immigrants that live here, because we all come from somewhere. We all come from somewhere, and to say that, and to see the way that children are being treated and they're being put in cages is absolutely disgusting, and we just need to do better as a community and as a country. Thank you.
It's your roommate's birthday?
What?
It's your roommate's birthday, Pina?
Yeah, Sierra, the other one, not her. It's Sierra. I don't think you've met her.
So you have 2 roommates? Wow.
Sorry, I know I already spoke, but I just want to point something out with the Statue of Liberty. In case you don't already know, this is an article that was written by BBC that says that Trump has officially changed the poem of the Statue of Liberty to say, instead of "just give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free," he has altered it to say ... "who can stand on their own 2 feet and who will not become a public charge." So here's the evidence that our current administration is trying to literally change the foundation of America, including the Statue of Liberty itself. So just point it out. Keep it up.
This current regime is trying to change the foundation on which this nation was built.
I hadn't heard about that article.
Yeah, I hadn't either. Somebody please find the article about the Statue of Liberty.
Is there anyone else that wants
Sarah,
to come up
I know
here
you're
and
so
speak?
good at getting facts and articles,
No?
so if you could find anything
Okay.
about Trump
we're
changing
this last song,
lyrics
then
to the
we're gonna
Statue of
start
Liberty.
marching, and I would like
please
a
link it
couple
so
of people
everybody
to
can
come
see.
up on the stairs and lock arms, if that's okay. So, come on. I'm like on this stair.
They were like,
We can have more people.
that was funny.
Are you gonna? Oh, I'm standing up here by myself. I can't. It's the first song. Carla, press play. That's the first song.
thought you were taking off.
Well, I need to write about my.
Until the philosophy which old one rates
So not now.
Oh my god, the other side of my mask just broke.
Oh no.
I think we're marching around the Capitol first, and we got some chants. I'm gonna just tell you all the right now.
All right, I'll see you later.
I'm gonna tell some of the chants so they can This one? Come on, director. No, but we have someone that we really want to do. Oh, okay.
Both ends broke. So they're gonna start marching here shortly.
Okay, so we're gonna start marching, and these are some of the chants we have.
Say it loud, say it clear, immigrants are welcome here.
Now repeat after us.
Say it loud, say it clear, immigrants are welcome here.
That's the first one. I cannot hear y'all. One more time.
Period. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here, period.
Okay, then the next one is abolish ICE. That's it. Okay, now say it with me. Abolish ICE. Louder. One more time. Thank you. And then the other one is no justice, no peace. What?
Y'all should know this one.
Say it louder. I really can't hear y'all. Okay. And then one more time.
Justice, no peace.
No racist police. One more time. No peace. No racist police.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Okay, and the next one is the people united will never be divided.
Can y'all say that? The people united will
never be divided. What?
The people united will never be divided.
One more time. Okay.
No more detention, no more deportation.
No more detention, no more deportation.
Deportation.
One more time.
Hold on, guys. I'm tying. I'm trying to tie the mask.
Power to the people. No one is illegal.
To the people, no one is illegal.
Whoa.
Okay, for the people that has a shirt on, I will really appreciate if I can get one up here, please and thank you. Okay, hold up. Before we go march, go grab water before we pass out. Okay, so before we go march, can everybody please go grab some water so we don't all pass out? Because Aliana be doing that sometimes. These are some things. I don't really much fun. I know, but like in the street. Now bounce it. Long. 2, 4, 6, 8, abolish ICE. I remember this. I remember 5, 7, 9, prison camps. Now it's time.
You could tell them that they could be in their cars too.
And if you guys have cars, we would really appreciate y'all can drive around in them and help us block off the street. Thank you. No, I gave it to you, love.
Oh, where's the big sign?
Hey, where's the big sign? It's right there.
Yo, Sarah, you're always giving us good ideas.
I really want a shirt.
I tied it together.
Oh, I like that one. We can't say the F word.
I tied it together. But you know what I just thought of? Man, Dario's up there, helping them get organized, helping them do
there's
their
one more
thing.
chant
He's just
that
helping.
I really like.
but he could really get a job as a hype man. You guys seen like in concerts how they usually have a hype man? Yeah. Listen, Dario.
Okay, the next
Dario,
one is no
have you ever thought of like?
no peace,
Have you ever thought of
but
getting
the ICE.
a career in hype as a hype man?
I don't know.
Like those big
The big man
festivals,
right there. Do y'all know what it
like,
says?
so, like going
I might be, but I just been thinking of becoming a psychologist.
But the
right now.
ICE.
Really?
Yeah.
Can y'all repeat? No justice, no peace. No, fuck the ICE.
What'd they say? They said
Y'all don't want to curse? Y'all can say free.
No peace, fuck ICE.
okay. No justice, no peace. Fuck ICE, but you can.
Or freak.
Or you can say freak. You can keep it PG. You can keep it PG. Personal preference.
Fight. Okay, so since y'all don't like the curse, there's no justice, no peace. We don't need the ICE. No justice, no peace. We don't need the ICE.
No justice, no peace. We don't need the ICE. There we go. Energy. That's Kevin. Okay, so we're headed west here on K Street. Does Dario ever stop? Okay, I'm gonna go on the other side of the street. No justice, no peace. Abolish ICE. Okay, we've taken a left. We've taken a left.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Look at Dario go. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. We've taken a left and now we're headed south.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear.
clear.
Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Okay, we're marching across the Capitol. We just crossed South 14th and Lincoln Mall. Multiple chants going on, multiple chants going on. They're saying no justice, no peace. Fuck the ICE. That's what they're saying up there. They're chanting that. They're saying abolish ICE. Sign that says fuck ICE. Goes Dario. The people united will never be divided. They are chanting.
The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. People united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided.
Will never be divided.
Will never be divided. Will never be divided. Will never be divided. Will never be divided. Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here.
I'm not completely sure if Dario is mixed, if he has Hispanic in him, but I believe he does know the organizers. I think they go to school together. I think they're friends. I'm not 100% sure. So he came out to help them with like planning the route and helping hype up the crowd. But he's acknowledged that this is their event. He's just here as support and to help where they need him. That's what you call a community leader, showing up for all events, helping out with all events. They take about like the whole block, the whole side of the Capitol building. I'd say there's well over 200, about 200 maybe. No justice, no peace, abolish ICE, they are chanting. Yes. Okay, they're stopping. There's a nice cloud covering the sun. Nice cool shade. Papa John's is with the people. Papa John's is here for the kids. You're welcome, Jessica. Be sure to share. Hashtag March Against ICE. LNK. March Against ICE. LNK. Everybody share with the hashtag March Against ICE. LNK. And there's Dario running to the front. Okay, they're moving to the street. They're getting on the street. They gotta block traffic. They're here to shut it down. Hey, your flash is on. Do you know that? Yeah.
I must have just turned off trying to do my...
Because I was gonna say, you're draining your battery.
No, maybe. I need that.
Okay, they're already redirecting traffic. Power to the people. No one is illegal.
No one is illegal. Power to the people. 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 No one is illegal. No one is illegal. No one is illegal. No one is illegal. No peace! Abolish ICE! No justice! No peace! Abolish ICE!
Yeah, Peyton is here. We were actually hanging out earlier. He was here for the Senate hearing, and then we went back to my office and I guess had a late lunch together, and we were just chilling before the event.
No justice! No peace! Abolish ICE! No justice! No peace! Abolish ICE! No justice! No peace! Abolish ICE!
Yes, energy.
No peace! Abolish ICE! No justice! 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 No peace! Abolish ICE! No justice, 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 no peace!
Dario trying to hump him up. Yes, GMC is with the people. Honda's with the people. Lexus, Jeep. Yes. They're with the people. Energy, energy.
The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided.
Yes. Oh my God. Are you okay? He is out here on crutches for the kids. He is out here for the people. Nobody has an excuse not to show up now. Look at Dario. Look at Dario go. Look at that energy. Look at that energy. The people united will never be divided. We've taken a left here on the intersection of South 16th and L Street, headed west. Yes, yes. Yes, Ford is with the people. Jeep is with the people. Honda's with the people. Yes, Toyota. Huh.
We'll never be divided. We'll never be divided. We'll never be divided. No peace, no peace.
One of the organizers here. This is kind of a long march, so if you know Lincoln, we're headed towards South 10th Street. We're right here on, we're approaching South 14th Street. I believe the route is we're gonna go down to South 10th Street and L, take a right, head north up to O Street, take another right, and then head east, all the way up to like 27th and Antelope Valley, and kind of along Capitol Parkway, if I said that correctly. All the way up to South 27th, and then head south to Antelope Parkway that merges onto Capitol Parkway, and then head back downtown. So if you want to join, there's a lot of time to join. Wait, okay, so the route I just told you guys, it just got changed. Hashtag confusion. Everything I just said got changed. U.S. Constitution. Yeah, I saw Peyton. He's right here. We were hanging out earlier because he was in town. So, bikers with the people, you guys always see them with the skaters.
No peace. Abolish ICE.
Okay, now we're back on K Street, headed east on the north lawn or north side of the Capitol building.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Everybody share the live stream if you haven't already.
Immigrants are welcome here. 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 Immigrants are welcome here.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Yeah, she's with the people.
Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here.
that it? Is that the end of the march? Okay, all right. They're taking a break. They're taking a break, guys. Hashtag confusion. All right, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down and drink some water.
Excuse me for anyone. Does anyone have a megaphone for next time? Or anyone knows that someone that has a megaphone? No? Yes? Or...
Angela, what are they saying on Peyton's Live? Does he need a block nation?
Looks like we're marching.
Can we
Somebody said you got some rude people on your live.
I can't see half my comments. So someone asked me if I could block them, but I can't see half people's comments right now. I'm not getting everybody's comments. I'm just, it's like that, my mom coming on in here was like an hour ago. So like,
Linda said, Jazari, be right back. They're hopping on your live to go attack the people who are talking shit.
What? Well, please do.
That's what they said.
Unfortunately, guys, I can't see my comments right now.
Let me see.
They're not all loading up. Cause like I see that, but I can't see where Alvaro's message is.
Sometimes it's like. Sometimes you have to like scroll a while. Did somebody say y'all I'm drunk?
But like, see, look at. This was back when the Morgan thing. So that was a while ago. Like, and then like, just go back down to here. There's my mom. And then boom. There's the yes. I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't see some of my messages, guys, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm also not getting the best showing today, but that's fine. I just wanted to.
Did you tell everybody to go share?
What's up?
Did you tell everybody to go share?
I wish I had a share button myself so I could do that myself, but I can't.
You have to tell them to share it for you. Who says I'm bringing medical supplies and water again? I will be marked medical. Just find me if y'all need help.
Excuse me.
Do you not know that?
Mine's not the
Excuse me?
greatest either.
We are going to be starting the second march, so just FYI. Also, people with the flags, can you stay at the front? Thank you.
Yes, Chevy's with the people. Dodge is with the people.
I hate to say this, but I'll just
Do you know what'd be nice right now? Rollerblades.
Fucking right. Just fucking escape.
Yeah.
Possibly. I could talk to Drew.
You guys head over to Peyton's live stream and also share it. This event I thought would have more turnout, but it's not, and the live streams aren't doing that great either. More people need to see what's going on here in Lincoln today, the March Against ICE. So everybody also hop onto Peyton's live and go share it.
No peace. Abolish ICE. No justice, no peace. Abolish ICE. No justice,
No justice, no peace.
Abolish ICE.
So what's the route? Because I feel like it changed.
It did change a little bit. So we're going to be going this way and then hitting the Capitol and then going...
The courthouse?
Up 10th, yeah, the courthouse, thank you. Then going up 10th Street to O Street. And then the people on the bikes are just going to lead us from there.
Okay, gotcha.
No justice, no peace. Abolish ICE. No justice, no peace. Abolish ICE. Abolish ICE.
Crutches is with the people. Okay, so this time we're gonna take a right on Lincoln Mall and South 14th Street. Go down to the Hall of Justice, the courthouse, then take a right on South 10th Street. Head north, then take a right, head east on O Street. LPD is down there. You good?
People talk about Block Nation, but I can't block the guy. I can't block the guy. I can't see him. I'm stressed.
What was his name?
I don't know, but someone named Matthew Bach.
You scrolled all the way to the top and it's not there?
Yeah. Hey, Bear, I see ya.
Did I tell you, they don't give a damn in Lincoln. They march on every street.
No, literally. I love it. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of setting up my charger right now.
Yo, Drew, give me that water real quick.
I think this is one of the buildings that got torn up. During the first couple nights, the Blue Cross Blue Shield still, that was burned down, or no, the next one over to it. These people moved out. After what happened, they moved out. But it's been peaceful. It's been peaceful. None of us are free until all of us are free. Fuck Donald Trump and fuck ICE too, the people are chanting. United will never be divided.
The people united. No peace.
Okay, so we're outside the Hall of Justice, the courthouse, taking a right, headed north on South 10th Street. It's definitely died out. A lot of people have left. LPD is behind them over there. Whose streets? Our streets. The people are chanting. They are not with the people. They are not with the people. They look confused, not really sure what's going on. Huh?
Were you able to get better credentials?
My credentials were valid though.
Shit, I didn't. Fuck, dude.
That's the thing, They ended up letting me go, but I shouldn't have been detained in the first place.
Absolutely not. I saw some of the videos, but fucking thanks for doing this, dude.
Yeah, we blasted OPD like a lot of places are picking up the story now.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe like Vice got on it that quickly.
BuzzFeed posted an article about it today.
Who?
BuzzFeed?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, we're not playing. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. They are blocking traffic and they do not give a F. Dario hyping him up, doing what he does. You can't trust mainstream media. Power to the people, no one is illegal. Look at that.
Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people!
We're taking a right on South 10th and O Street, headed east. Yes! Yes! Energy! Here we go, right here. Headed east on O Street. Energy! Energy! CL Construction is with the people. We're here on 12th and O Street, headed east still. Yes, energy. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here, the people are chanting. They have backed up traffic and they do not care because children are being kept in cages. So if you're upset about them stopping traffic, you should be upset about children being kept in cages. How about that? Dario on the move up there. Yes, Ford is with the people, with passion.
We'll probably be making our way there eventually. City will probably be there, right? Yeah, that's what
You guys need water? Hey, yeah, can I get one of this? Hey, hold up. I have to share.
Jeep is not with the people. Oh.
Our street! Our street!
Whose street?
Our street!
Yes, Toyota's with the people.
Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street!
Whose street? If we don't get it, shut it down.
Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street!
If we don't get it, shut it down.
Our street!
Do that if we don't get it, shut it down.
Nah, if we don't buy it, I'm sorry.
If we don't get it, shut it down.
Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here.
Hey, you're being recorded. Yo, we got you on camera trying to run people over.
What's this? Honest and humble?
Honest and humble construction trying to run people over out here. Toyota's with the people. Toyota's with the people. Toyota's with the people.
Our streets! Our streets! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
Yeah, Dodge with the people. Toyota's with the people.
This is what democracy looks like! 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 Shut it down! If we can't have it, shut it down!
If we can't have it, shut it down is the current chant. We're headed south. We're headed south on South 16th Street. Approaching South 16th and Iron Brush Tattoo is with the people. Yes, power to the people. No one is illegal.
Power to the people! No one is illegal! Power to the people!
Comment where you're watching from. Everybody comment where you're watching from. We love to see it.
Power to the people! No one is illegal! Power to the people! No one is illegal! Power to the people! No one is illegal! Power to the people!
No, we've taken a right. We're right out the corner of 16th and K Street. Power to the people. No one is illegal. Okay, we are back on the north side of the Capitol building.
Pura camisa, tengo calor, me imagino ustedes.
All right, so the acronym ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So somebody was asking what ICE is. So ICE has been running around doing fuck shit, keeping kids in cages at the border. They lost 3,000 kids so far. They're separating immigrants from their families or illegal immigrants and tearing apart families and keeping them in cages. So that's what they've been doing. Is that it?
You everywhere on Facebook, and I have you on Facebook for like as a friend.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank you for doing everything.
You're welcome. Thank you for watching and following. I appreciate that.
I always share and stuff your lives.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. What was your name?
Natalia.
Natalia.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Can I get everyone's attention over here, please?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so we're about to do open mic again. We're going to give everyone a quick break. So if you have something to say, please come up here, and then we're going to start marching after, okay?
Okay, we're marching again after this.
Thank you for coming out here, all the courses and stuff. We're appreciating.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pink spray bottle. Anybody know? A pink spray bottle, like with a fan on it.
Hello. Can everybody hear me? Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me? This mic is really short, so I'm about to raise it. All right, I just want to explain something to you guys really quick. Immigration is not a real concept. It's a man-made concept. This land, if you're white, I'm 25% white, 75% black. If you're white, you're an immigrant, honestly. Even if you were born in this country, you're an immigrant. So, in all honesty, everybody is immigrants. Everybody is an immigrant. This land initially belonged to the indigenous people, which is Native Americans and Hispanics. The map of Mexico before colonization is like all of Texas and plus some. So keep that in mind, that immigration isn't real. So I don't understand why ICE needs to exist. That's why ICE isn't necessary. Abolish ICE.
Okay, they're taking a little bit of a break and having an open mic before they start again.
Anybody else want to speak? Anybody? Y'all can sing. Y'all can do some charade. Charade. Y'all can play Hands Up, 7 Up. Y'all can play Duck, Duck, Goose, Simon Says, something. I know y'all hot.
Hi, I just want to make this announcement for future references. This is a phone number that I'll be giving to everybody if you guys want to write it down. This is a phone number for bailout funding here in Lincoln. You call these people, they will bail you out if you let them know you're a protester. So I'm going to give it out right now. If everybody's ready, it's 531-739-2700.
531-739-82.
Everybody, please.
And I'll repeat
please
it one
pin
more
that.
time.
Please comment that number.
531-739-2782. That is a phone number to call if you are arrested during a protest. Let them know what you're arrested for. That's a bailout phone number. So make sure you spread that around for future references.
Oh, if you guys have a chant of your own that you guys want us to say, please let us know. But something not too long.
So my friends that were just here are left, we're coming back to get me. I'm in like a lab getting tired. And I've had some things back
Hi guys, my name is Carla. I'm very shy. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Okay, a lot of my friends know I am a dreamer. I go DACA for everything. It's awesome that I don't have a voice, but I have people that are here to have a voice for me. I'm not eligible to vote. I'm not eligible to do anything. So I encourage everyone to vote. And if you don't want to vote, at least vote for those who can't vote. I encourage a lot of like people to be informed of what like my situation is. So Trump wants to, you know, take me back to my country, which is good and bad. Good because who doesn't want to go back to a place where they were kind of taken from? But bad because I lived here for 15 years plus. I will keep living here for as long as I can until someone tells me no, and I will continue to spread a lot that I can do. I'm like weird about my mask, but okay. I am really thankful for you guys. Like if Asian, black, white, everything. I'm very thankful because for so long I felt like I had no voice up until the age of 15 when people are allowed to have DACA. DACA has helped me by work and by having my license. That's pretty much it. I don't get anything out of that. For it to be taken away from me, if it ever happens, is really sad because I'm not able to, you know, go to work and like be with people. Obviously I don't have an accent no more, so I've been here for a long time, and I really do hope that there's more people that you guys can get out here because I want people to be a voice for the voiceless. My parents, my aunts, my uncles, my grandparents, everyone that can, you know, not say anything because they're afraid, you know? So I'm really happy you guys are out here. I was like getting emotional, but I was like, no, keep it together. I need to be strong. So fuck ICE, bro.
Pero lo meme español no es muy bueno. Pero yo sé, este país es tu país. Este país es nuestro país.
Do you put stuff in here?
You can put it.
No olvidan todo esto.
Oh.
You can put one in there probably, but
yeah. Okay.
I got 2 packs of them at 2 packs of 2 at Target.
Really?
Okay. No, it's just an extra one I haven't used.
Thank you for this. I'm gonna hold on to it. I'll try to wear this one until it falls apart, like completely, but because I just got it today.
Well, you know.
Well, I don't want this to get all sweaty right now too, so.
Well, it's washable. You can wash it.
Good point.
See, I wanted to bring that out to you so you could.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming out.
Of course. Yeah, sneak by the police. Come in. It's a nice far. Sneak by the police to come in this far. So you got that side blocked off.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Thank you.
I hope you guys aren't tired of me yet. Okay. Okay. Basically, okay, so last year, my freshman thesis for college for my sociology class was about immigration. And I'd just like to throw out there that immigrants are the highest contributors to our taxes. And we're not stealing jobs, we're actually making more jobs. I don't think anybody should be afraid to live in a country where they contribute the majority of the money to. So just keep that in mind. Also, a lot of the materials that you guys have, a lot of phones that you guys are using and stuff are made from immigrants. If you guys eat corn, who were the ones that discovered corn? The Aztecs. From where? From Mexico. People shouldn't live in fear to walk down the street and see a police car come up. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but when we were marching, there was police cars behind us and they had their lights on. I had to go tell my friend to move out of the way, to move to the front where they couldn't see him. Because why? Because there's a possibility that they arrest him and deport him, even if he's a DACA recipient. The immigration system isn't just corrupt, it's extremely racist. The majority of immigrants that are allowed into the United States are of white descent, so Irish, from Germany, French, those kind of people. But then you look at the statistics, the ones that aren't really let in to this country or aren't let through the immigration system are black people. Black people make like probably, I think it was like 3% of the immigration statistics because they get rejected so many times, their citizenship and stuff. Hispanics aren't just from Mexico or from Central America. Hispanics are mixed. We have a little bit of everything, and we have to stand up for everyone. I already said that, and I know I'm being kind of repetitive, but support everyone, love everyone. Fuck Trump, fuck ICE, fuck the police, fuck the judicial system. Yeah, okay.
Are you trying to turn it off?
Oh, no. I know to turn it off. We're just messing with it.
Oh, okay.
Hello, my name is Brandon Flores. I'm a DACA recipient, and so on from what I've seen, it's given me joy from all the sadness that has been coming within me. I'm very glad that a bunch of people are here to support not only me, but plenty of more DACA recipients or illegal people who came here from another country. And there's something that I want to say that I wrote down, and that this country is failing me. Racism continues to grow. We don't have justice, and our president of this country isn't doing anything to fix those situations. It gives me sadness to see what is happening, especially this time of year. This country can be great, but we don't have a leader to show us that. All we have is a racist pig in the office that doesn't like Latinos, doesn't like any other minority, that thinks that we're all bad, that we steal jobs. Change of this corrupted system. Let's keep fighting until we see change. This is the generation that's gonna do a lot for the community, for their country, for the race, for the world. Don't stay silent, because your voice is what is gonna be the way that they're gonna hear us. Thank you.
Can y'all hear me? Hi. My name's Connor. A little about me is I was born and raised here in Nebraska. Oh, I was born and raised here in the U.S., but it's essentially where yep. It was I was born and raised in the U.S. I don't identify as, I guess, like Hispanic or Latino, but I can sympathize with the movement, with the immigrants and everything, because we're all one people. We all have to fight together to fight the system that we're in. And I'm by no means a public speaker, but one thing that I wanted to say is at least some people might not feel the same, or at least like the way that I feel that at least racism in this society is it's a byproduct of, I guess, the hierarchical system that we have in general. When the Europeans with the slave trade, like, what their motivation was to coming to the Americas was to make money. And who was the fall guy? Who was the people that were doing the work? It was mainly like the African slaves. And who were the people that were pushed out of their native lands? It was the indigenous and like people of the global South. And I'm gonna read a quote that kind of speaks out to me a little bit. It's from Fred Hampton, who was a civil rights activist. He says that, like, in relation to like racism in America, he says, we never negated the fact that there was racism in America, but that the byproduct of racism, which comes off of I guess the system that you identify that we're in, is capitalism. It's a byproduct of like racism is a byproduct of capitalism, and that capitalism comes first and next is racism. And that's what they brought the slaves over for here. It was to make money. And so the first idea that came is that they wanted to make money, and that the slaves came in order to make that money. And that means, like, through historical fact, that racism had to come from, or at least capitalism, and it had to be capitalism first, and then racism was a byproduct of that. And that's at least one thing that I feel. I don't know if anybody else shares that feeling. I don't expect people to feel that the same way, but it's one thing that I feel is that in order for us to end racism, it's at least challenging or reforming, however we want to put it, reforming capitalism.
Okay. We've been working really hard to end the consistency of both ICE, and it's a very consistent team. If you want to beat them, you have to be more consistent. It is not like you have to play the greatest game of your life. It is like you have to beat them by 1 point every quarter. You will need to take advantage of every opportunity you have.
Any song requests? Fuck ice. Fuck ice. Fuck ice too. But until then, I need
Okay, I just want to say thank you to everyone who decided to come out to march with us today. It really means a lot. We are going to go around one more time. Feel free to stay. We would really appreciate it. But if y'all do go home, I appreciate what y'all did today. We did good. And y'all have a good rest of your night.
I think that's a good segue to end the live. It's like, well, they said, have a good night.
Hey, Alonzo. I'm gonna go ahead and take off because I do, but is there anything you want to say to the people on the live?
I want to say thank you to everyone who supported from home today. I really appreciate it, and this won't be the last time we'll be out here marching for March, so y'all will see again, and we're gonna come back bigger and better.
Yeah, and I think we should have a live stream where you guys can kind of come and talk about more like ICE statistics and things like that to raise more awareness. I think that'd be good. I gotta go, but thank you so much for doing this. You're welcome. Yeah, you guys take care. Be safe. Reach out if you need anything.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end my live right now. There's Peyton right there. They're going to go around one more time, but I have to go. No, I'm not. The event, I believe, was supposed to end at 7. I'm not 100% sure, but I gotta take off. So thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here we are on the north end of the Capitol building. They're gonna go ahead and march one more time around the block, but I gotta go. Peyton also has to go, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching the live streams and sharing and supporting us here at Caldum Creations. You guys are amazing. I'll see y'all in the comments. Peace.